Dear one, I'm so glad you're here right now. The message I have for you today just couldn't wait any longer. I'm bringing this from a higher place, with urgency and love, and it's something your heart really needs to hear. You were guided to find this message right now for a very specific reason. If you let yourself really take these words in, they could change everything for you. I know the title might have hit you hard. Your soulmate is enchanted by someone else, and you are not. Those words can feel like a punch, a shock, a silence that's deafening. But please don't stop there. Don't let that be the whole story. Because what I need to show you goes way beyond how things look on the surface. There's so much more going on that you haven't seen yet. The truth isn't what it seems. If you leave now without really listening, you might miss out on a divine truth that could totally shift your path. That's why I'm asking you, with all the love I have for you from the spirit world, please stay with me until the very end. Listen with an open heart, because every word is like a thread woven with special guidance, sent just for you. What's happening right now with your soulmate isn't an accident. It's not random, and it's definitely not the end of your story together. But if you don't understand what the universe is trying to show you today, you might start believing in a fantasy that was never meant to last. And that fantasy could pull you away from the true love that is still meant for you. So please, if you feel this message speaking to something deep inside you, type in the comments, "Amen, I receive it." Or, "This message is for me." By doing that, you're telling the universe you're listening, and you're also lining up your energy with the bigger truth that's about to come out. What I'm going to share might be challenging. It might bring up old feelings, but I promise it will also help you heal. Because you're going to find out that you are not outside of this story. You haven't been forgotten, and the person your heart beats for hasn't truly let go. But first, you need to see what the guides and angels see, what no one else has told you until now. In the next part, I'm going to show you what your soulmate is really feeling behind this sudden enchantment. Stay close, dear one. There's so much more, and it starts now. Dear one, you stayed. You listened. And now, the universe is opening up more of what you need to understand. You showed real courage by not turning away, and that courage is exactly what you'll need for what I'm about to share. Because what you're feeling now, that ache, that confusion, that question burning inside you when it's quiet, it's not just in your head. Something really has changed around your soulmate. There is a new presence, someone new who showed up quietly, almost unseen, but somehow managed to touch a part of your soulmate that seemed closed off before. It's like this energy slipped through a crack in the door. Maybe not invited, but not completely pushed away either. This new person, this energy that's now near your soulmate, seems to have a shine that grabs attention. It brings a kind of temporary lightness, a change, a little stir in their spirit. And the guides have seen it. I have seen it. Yes, your soulmate is enchanted. Their soul, which used to vibrate just hearing your name, now seems drawn to different places. That doesn't mean they stopped loving you. It doesn't mean you've been erased. And it absolutely doesn't mean that what you two shared is dead. But it does mean something real is happening. Something that needs to be understood, not feared. This enchantment isn't love. It isn't destiny. It's a test, a lesson, a mirror. You see, when two souls have been on a long journey together, especially if there's been pain, silence, or distance, the heart can get restless. It starts wondering if there's an easier way, a new song, a brighter spark somewhere else. This is when the universe sometimes lets distractions show up. Not to punish anyone, but to wake them up. The person who has appeared beside your soulmate might be kind. They might pay attention. They might even say all the right things at the right time. But that doesn't make them the one. Because what makes a soul connection truly special isn't just the comfort it brings. It's the growth it demands. You and your soulmate were meant to help each other transform. And sometimes transformation needs space, reflection, and even the illusion of taking a different road. Right now, your soulmate is drawn to something that feels different. Not necessarily better, but new. That feeling of newness has charmed them. They're pulled towards it like someone thirsty drawn to shiny water on the surface. But what they don't realize yet is that this shiny surface can't satisfy the deep thirst their spirit truly has. You are not being replaced. You are being refined, made stronger, purer. Yes, you might feel left out. Yes, it might look like someone else has stepped into your spot. But the guides want you to see beyond what it looks like. They want you to understand that enchantment is not the same as deep connection. And no matter how close this other person seems right now, they cannot get into that sacred space inside your soulmate's heart that was built just for you. You built that space together through tears, laughter, challenges, prayers, and silent dreams. That sacred space is still there, but it's like it's asleep right now. And this enchantment? It might feel like a daydream to your soulmate, but it's still a dream, not the truth, not the final chapter. The universe is watching. The guides are watching, and they aren't worried. Why? Because they know how strong your soul is. They know what you carry inside. They know what was written in the stars for you both. And they know this temporary enchantment can't rewrite a soul agreement that was made in spirit long before either of you were born into this life. But you have to stay steady, dear one. You must not react out of fear. Don't try to chase them, convince them, or compete. The moment you try to force something divine, you push it further away. What you're being asked to do now is harder. Much harder. You're being asked to trust, to breathe, to hold on, and to remember. Remember who you are. Remember what you shared. Remember the nights you could feel their soul even when you were far apart. Remember how the universe brought you together once, and how easily it can do it again. But first, this enchantment has to show its true colors, and it will, in time. Your soulmate will start to feel the emptiness behind the sweetness. They'll begin to see that what looked like real gold was just painted rock. They'll start searching again for the one who made their soul feel safe, seen, and truly home. That one is you. You might not see the signs yet, but they're already starting. Tiny cracks in the illusion, little moments of doubt, a memory popping up when they least expect it, your voice in their dreams, your name in the silence. These aren't coincidences. They are soul calls. And your soulmate, whether they know it or not, is still listening. But I have to warn you, dear one, how you handle yourself right now will affect what happens next. If you feed your pain, it turns into bitterness. If you feed your fear, it creates more distance. But if you feed your faith, the story can change. Your light can shine in ways that even this new person can't block out. Your love, when it's aligned with the divine plan, becomes magnetic, not out of desperation, but because it's real. This is your time to rise, not to fight, not to chase, but to remember your own divine worth. You are not the one left behind, you are the chosen one. And what is truly yours cannot be lost to a temporary enchantment. It can be delayed, it can be tested, but it can never be destroyed. So hold steady. The guides aren't finished speaking, because what you still need to know is what's really underneath this enchantment.